Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have a new device to test, and this is called an anti-tethering device. And okay, what is tethering actually? Okay, just to give you an example of tethering is, for example, we have here a mobile phone for a user, and this is the access point or my access point, and I want to give an internet connection to that user. So I'll give the password or make this mobile device connect to this access point, meaning this phone will have internet access. That is just only for this phone. What if his friends or family want to connect to the access point, but I don't want to give them internet access? So this device, if it's capable of tethering, will be able to share internet to the other people as well. Okay, what he will do is just maybe get a Wi-Fi router. Like for example, this is an RTAX52 from Asus. He can connect this mobile phone connected to this one, connect it to this Wi-Fi router, and this one will be able to broadcast a Wi-Fi SSID, meaning other users will be able to access the internet via this Asus RTAX52 to this mobile phone, which is connected to my access point. So this phone is actually able to share internet connection to the other group. Okay, and we usually don't want that because there will be a lot of traffic, because there are a lot of users who will be able to connect or access the internet, or maybe for piso Wi-Fi business, it will be not profitable because they are profiting for each devices that are currently connected. So one phone will be able to give internet access to the other person, so the owner of the piso Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi business won't be able to earn a lot of money. Okay, so this device will actually do is, even though this is connected directly on this one, able to access the internet, and he tried to connect it to RTAX52, this one will be able to broadcast still the SSID and so on and so forth, but they won't be able to access the internet. Okay, so this device will hinder other devices to perform tethering. Okay, and I'll show you the demonstration of that one later on this video. But before anything else, I would like to say thanks to our friend from Capit Wi-Fi. Okay, I asked for this device to make sure it is actually working before you actually buy it. Okay, but for now, let's try to unbox the unit. Okay guys, as you can see, it's just a plastic ordered from Shopee. Okay, and there are no other information aside from the device, the unit itself, and a LAN cable which we can actually use. And aside from that one, no other information or specification. Okay, first impression with the device, it's actually a little bit flimsy, the case. Okay, it is actually removable, so I put a tape on this one just to make sure it won't fall out because there is an in or out. Now, let us try to test the unit. Okay guys, before we begin with our actual test, I would just like to explain our current setup so we won't be lost later on during the test. Okay, first is we have here the Asus RTAX52. This is a portable Wi-Fi router. It's actually good. And I have here a mobile phone, which is the Huawei P30 Pro. And this one will be connected to our access point. And this one will be configured as tethering, and it is directly connected to this Wi-Fi router. Okay, you might see the LAN cable. This LAN cable is actually just for connecting this Wi-Fi router to my laptop, so we can check later on if we have internet. As you can see, we have two access points. We will be testing those two because upon checking or seeing the anti-tethering device, it is intended for the EAP225 and EAP110, or just other details are not included, but it will also work with other access point that has 24 volts PoE. Okay, don't quote me on that one, but I have tested the Wobbling AC600. It works with this anti-tethering device, and also with the EAP225, it is also working with this anti-tethering device. And aside from that one, what else? Let's try to begin with our actual test. Okay, and right now I have opened up the command prompt, and let's try to ping. Okay, before we begin again, I would just like to show you that just to make sure that we are connected on the Wobbling 5G. And of course, let's try to check our tethering, USB tethering. As you can see, USB tethering is enabled. And lastly would be the mobile network. To make sure we have mobile data turned off, okay? So our only connection for this mobile device is actually Wobbling 5G, which is this one. and the LAN cable or the USB cable is connected on the AX52. Okay, going back to our laptop, let's try to ping google.com. As you can see, there is a reply, meaning we have internet connection or we will be able to access the internet. So let's try to check on this one, maybe Wobbling AC 600. Okay, as you can see, we have internet connection for the Wobbling AC 600. And aside from that one, okay, we're going to test now our anti-tethering device. This is really easy to configure or install. We have here in and out. It is engraved or embossed on the case of this anti-tethering device. Meaning for the in, this one should be actually connected on the PoE injector. Okay, as you can see, this LAN cable is directly connected to this Wobbling AC600. So I'll unplug this one and you'll be able to see on our laptop, it will be request timeout. Okay, so now let's try to plug our LAN cable from the PoE injector output to the input of this anti-tethering device. And of course, our AC600, plug it in here on the out. So this one would power on, and let's wait for a couple of minutes for this one to load. Or okay guys, all the LED lights is lit on. Let's try to check our connection with this one on our mobile device. It's still connected to the Wobbling 5G, and let's wait for it to tether to the RTX52. Okay, let's try to ping again google.com. And there you have it guys. We don't have any internet connection right now. We are not able to ping google.com when we are connected by a LAN cable. And the LAN cable guys, I would just like to explain again. This LAN cable is connected to the RTX52 while the RTX52 is getting an internet connection from this mobile phone. Okay, just to make sure, our mobile phone, let's try to check if this one has internet connection. So let's try to test Wobbling. Okay. Okay, as you can see, this phone have internet connection since this is directly connected on this RT or on this AC600 Wobbling. So, while our laptop, it doesn't have any internet connection. Request timeout. Let's try to check Wobbling website. As you can see, it is not responding, or we are not able to load any new page when we are connected to this ASUS router. Since this ASUS router again is connected to this AC600 and our mobile phone is connected via Wi-Fi directly on this one. So, meaning anti-tethering is working. We won't be able to share internet connection if a mobile phone is connected by tethering. Okay? So, let's proceed with the second one. Okay guys, for our next setup, the EAP225. And guys, this is the PoE injector and one of the cable which is for the PoE directly connected to this access point, the EAP225. And currently, just to make sure, this mobile device is connected on the EAP225 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, and for the mobile data, it is still turned off just to make sure we are not doing something fishy. Okay, and aside from that one, so our tethering, as you can see here, it is enabled. So the internet connection for this Wi-Fi router will be coming from this P30 Pro. And of course, the LAN cable is directly connected to the laptop as well. And as you can see, we are able to ping google.com just to make sure, clear, and ping google.com, we are receiving a ping reply. So let's try to check about EAP225. When we press enter on that one, we are able to access the internet. As you can see, TP-Link EAP225. Yeah, okay, just kidding for that one. So now, let us try to plug this anti-tethering for the EAP225. Okay, just to make sure, look at our ping. As soon as I pull this off, it will RTO, request timeout. So PoE, okay, Then I'll plug this anti-tethering device on the PoE port as well. Okay, and this one will be connected on this out. Okay. Okay, hope you were able to see that one. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes for it to configure or start up. But right now, it is RTO. Okay guys, and it seems that our Wi-Fi is already connected to the EAP225 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, and of course the USB cable connected again to the AX52, and we still don't have internet connection. So let's just try to clear and ping google.com. Okay, unfortunately, yes, I forgot. The purpose of the anti-tethering device is to cut off your internet connection if you are connected to a phone connected to the main access point. Okay, so currently we don't have internet connection. We won't be able to see reply, but of course we're going to check on our mobile phone if we will be able to access the internet. So maybe let's try to search now EAP225 TP-Link. Okay, and there you have it guys. As you can see, we are able to access the internet while this device is connected on the EAP225. Even though the tethering is configured to this RTX 52, we are not having internet connection on our laptop. So it is still working on the EAP225 and the Wobbling AC600. So later on, we're going to test how about the performance. Will it actually degrade or suffer the performance on gaming, like for example Mobile Legends? Will we still have a good gaming experience on Mobile Legends while we have another hop from the access point to the USB tethering device before it connects to our main modem router? Okay guys, the anti-tethering device actually works. It was not able to give us internet connection on other devices that will try to tether. And of course, does it actually affect the performance of individual users who are connected on that access point with that anti-tethering device? Okay, still connected to this one just to make sure we are connected on the EAP225 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. And guys, we are still getting single digit latency on this one, even though we are connected to this access point with anti-tethering device. So the performance is still good and great, still competitive experience with the single digit latency, and guys, definitely worth it. And there you have it guys, you have seen on how it works. It is really easy to configure and set up. Actually no configuration, just plug and play. Okay, a lot of you might actually say, why do we need this one if it is already available on somewhere like Microtik? And I believe Omada is already has one or is still trying to figure out on how to apply it to their access point. But I believe some enterprise or business grade Wi-Fi routers already have anti-tethering capability. But this one is for some people who doesn't actually want to configure or study more about the configuration, would just like to plug and play, purchase a piece of Wi-Fi, set up an access point, and there you go. So to prevent from anti-tethering, just get this one, plug it in, and you'll be able to anti-tether mobile devices that is connected to your access point. And I think the one thing that I really don't like for this one is, yes, actually just the case. And maybe some instruction manual for the packaging. But, okay, yes. Even though it's plug and play, people might actually get confused on where to set this up. Is it actually before the PoE injector or maybe after the PoE injector? Okay, so a simple manual would actually help people who are buying these things. But overall, this is a great product. Thanks Capit Wi-Fi for sending us this one. It actually works. And guys, just a reminder, I have tested it only on Wobbling AC600 and EAP225. It works on those 24 volts PoE access point. Okay, I'm not sure if other brand of access point will work as well, but make sure it's only under or on 24 volts PoE. But if it's more than that one, I'm not sure if this one can handle that voltage or it will break or something like that. But just make sure to always review the access point that you have. And I think that will be all for now. If you have comment and suggestion, comment down below or message me at JK Chavez on FB. And guys, I'll put the link on the description below where you can actually get this on Shopee. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe and bye.